The Hub Radio.
Think of the class so far, sis?
Well, so far I'm really enjoying the class. I'm liking that it covers all areas, like it covers the physical and financial aspect as far as getting everything right and budgeting. I like that it really dives deep into the mental and the spiritual aspect, as well as making sure that we manifest these things in the spiritual realm before they can be manifested in the physical. So it's a very good class so far. I'm liking it.
Beautiful, thank you. And finally, we've been waiting for you to come. We understand you're very busy, so thank you so much for sacrificing. This is your beloved partner. Please introduce your partner.
Yes, this is my beautiful mompreneur business partner, Jovi. She's the Jovi in our Jovi Shea Beauty.
Jovi, pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Miss May?
I'm enjoying the class. Like she said, it goes beyond the basic structure of the business, because to be an entrepreneur, you have to have the right mental state. And because it's not something easy, entrepreneurship is not made for everyone. So in order to just kind of build your capacity as a business owner, that you have to delve deep into the mind, and you have to be strong in the mind, and you're really taking us there.
Miss Vanessa?
I guess just to add on what they said, because that's the most potent part of what makes me love the class so much. The yin and yang between the physical and metaphysical aspect of how we're learning to develop even more as entrepreneurs. But I will have to say it makes me excited to see the difference in my growth. Whereas I've been to a lot of business seminars. I've been to a lot of different type of classes and things of that nature, but to see how this yin and yang can affect me, I look forward to it.
Electromagnetic. I know some of you may not like or dislike this, but I want you to consider that if in fact you can take one seed, as we're on the cups of spring, if you could take a mustard seed, if you could take an apple, a fruit, any type of seed, and put it in the earth, what is this law that was created before we were that creates things in duplication, exponential growth? So if I put a seed in the earth, does it give me back one apple? It gives me back numerous apples, right? What is that unseen intelligence that's there that gives us that wide array? And what is the message there that is sending? The message there is that we live in an abundant universe, right? And so when we look at the sky, it's massive. On the cups of spring, we're going to have rows of corn. We're going to have apples, oranges, peaches, plum. We look at the seas with the 7 seas. We look at the grain of sand. Everything is abundant. So if we look at the abundance of the earth and we look at the 100 trillion cells inside of our bodies, then there's abundance inside of us. And if there's abundance inside of us, how do we express it? We must first stop the thought so that we can be in no mind, so that that no mind can align itself with our nature, because nature will nurture our nature. But the thought gets in the way from the manifestation. Are you with me? Yeah. Okay, so here is a thought, and if I hold it for 17 seconds, something is going to happen. Watch. So here I am. I'm sitting, and Miss Sarah said, more money. Okay, I want you to consider this. Right now, there are money wires going across computers all over the world. Unlimited, right? Right now, someone just got the feeling of being a millionaire. Now, in order for you to enhance more money, you must capture the highest vibratory frequency of your story connected with money and keep it with you. So I want you to think about the time you were the happiest. It could have been your grandmother gave you $5,000. It could have been a time you graduated and you got a $10,000 check. Identify that one moment where you're the happiest about moment and live with it, walk with it, talk with it. Because when you raise your vibration, you become more magnetic and you attract new people, new places, new things for more to come. You with me? Yeah. So I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about that one time, that one moment where you felt the highest energy, the happiness, the joy when money came into your life. Close your eyes and just relax. We're going to capture this moment. Take your time. When you get it very clearly in your mind's eye, open up your eyes. But just get it very clearly. Take your time. So now, family, we're going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back with some more amazing stories.
Allow me to give you something to think about. Not everything that comes out of Compton is bad. I mean, we have Dr. Dre, The Game, Kendrick Lamar, Venus and Serena Williams. That little girl with the dream made it Aja Brown. P. Diddy couldn't have said it better. This is the fairy tale, man. And fairy tales do come true because we got millions of cats that are coming up with that hustling spirit and drive. They got that mention, that drive. Bill Lyons had that drive to overcome all obstacles. Bill Lyons isn't just a clothing line or just a brand. It's a movement. Bill Lyons is Compton. Compton is Bill Lyons. Respect the perspective. Bill Lyons.
Who's your candidate?
Who's your candidate?
Who's your candidate? Who's your candidate?
Who's your candidate?
And who's your candidate?
Who's your candidate?
Who's your candidate?
Compton. Who's your candidate?
Okay. Here's the key. You have to picture this in your mind, but you have to extenuate the creative process. Man and woman is a replica of the abundance law. So the abundance law works like this. Here is man, testosterone, full of energy, creativity, energy in motion is man. It's just moving and exhilarating. But then you have the complementary piece of that, and you have feminine energy, which builds community, nurtures intuitive intelligence, and is able to take that energy of man as a seed and reproduce. So the highest level of the manifestation order is female energy. Mother Earth, Mother Tongue, and that creative energy is present. So how do you activate that feeling? So if you could feel your greatest moment for 17 days, watch what happens. But you have to feel it exactly how it was. So let's close your eyes. Feel it again. Just close your eyes. Take yourself back to that day, to that moment. Feel the excitement. See it very clearly. Add a clear picture in your mind's eye. Focus on it. Get it very clear. Cashing that check. Somebody handing you money. However it came, you know it's your story. Open your eyes. Okay. Now you say, how does this happen? Well, the first law of consciousness in the Vendetta is synchronicity. Synchronicity is where the inner and the outer begins to match. So what happens is the universe sends you a signal that you're in tune. So I'm going to show you how this works. You ready to play a mental game? Excellent. All those that are air signs, raise your hand. Oh, excuse me. You guys know what air signs are? Okay, let's go over that again. Astrology 101, boys and girls. So if you are Aquarius or a Gemini or a Libra like me, raise your hand. Uh-oh, we got two. Earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus. Anybody Capricorn or Taurus? Virgo, uniquely Virgo. You Virgo too? Wow, unique people. I know exactly what we're going to do. What is your favorite number? Stop. What's your favorite number?
3.
What's your favorite color? Stop. What's your favorite color?
Turquoise.
Thank you. Stand up. Turn around for me. Tell everyone your favorite number and your favorite color.
My favorite number is 3. My favorite color is turquoise.
Everybody got that? Okay, have a seat, please. Okay. You ready now, Dre? want you to picture in your mind's eye the sister that just stepped out. I want you to get the vision of her in your mind very clearly. Very clearly. Let me know when you're there. Stay there. Write down the number for me, please.
Write down a number? That's very terrible.
A number.
Just whatever number I choose.
No. Just write a big number.
Oh,
Write
okay.
it out. Yeah. Thank you. See her very clearly. Sis, open up your eyes. Did you see her very clearly in your mind's eye? Did you see her very clearly? Okay. She wrote down a number on a piece of paper. What number did she write down?
1.
You're guessing.
Oh, 3?
You're guessing.
Okay, you're right. 7.
Thank you. If you would have said the first time in that guess, you would have known. The number that she wrote down is the number 7. She was concerned about being wrong. And she just threw out the number 1. And then she just threw out the number 3 because she heard it. But if she would have stayed in her meditative state, she can pick up that thought. Instantly, you can pick up the thought. You be in tune with another person. Female energy, air signs, that air, that connection. Have a seat over there.
I picked 7 too.
Yes. Yeah. Women, energy, intuitive, intelligence. All women are psychic. I'm going to show you something. Huh? So now, family, we're going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back with some more amazing stories.
Cleanup Man. We provide professional, affordable, dependable services from carpet cleaning and upholstery to flooring, 7 days a week, same day or by appointment. So call, text, or message 562-279-6488 for service as good as advertised.
My name is Erica Lachey, Jovi Shea Beauty. Well, Jovi Shea Beauty is a business that specializes in growing organic, non-genetically modified, and natural hair care and skincare. Our products are plant-based, so it's not using a bunch of chemicals or fillers. Like, everything in our line is 100% from the earth. It's no man-made chemicals whatsoever, no preservatives or any type of additives. And we actually grow the rosemary, the lavender, the mint, and the aloe plants that we put into our products. We launched on April 30th, 2016. Here, and then Jovi has some at her house where she makes product as well. That big one over there is the one that we normally cut from. As you can see, like, there's a lot of huge leaves gone. And then our lavender is here as well. So we have this big lavender plant, a smaller one that we're going to plant within this upcoming week that we cut and we put into the products. And then we have our rosemary and some more lavender over there. Rosemary is like a magic plant. It helps to regenerate like the skin cells. It's been used like in cancer treatments. Rosemary oil has to help rebuild the skin and the cells and removes the free radical and toxins out of the skin. And it helps with, I think, collagen production and keratin production as well. So it's really, really good for the hair and the skin, rosemary. And lavender is too.
The aloe is great also for the hair and skin, of course. And what it does is it helps promote healthy hair growth and clears the skin. I like to tell our clients that have acne problems that what the aloe does is it not only does it dry up all the acne, but it also helps heal the scars from the acne as well. So that's one of my favorite plants is the aloe vera, and we have 10 of them. We have quite a bit. So yeah.
She has the mint. My mint is low-key struggling. One of them's all right, but one of them's kind of meh. But she has the mint because she makes the scrub.
Yeah.
So
our Black Hawaiian Lava Salt Scrub, which is one of the favorites. It's used as a face scrub, body scrub, lip scrub, and a foot scrub. It contains active charcoal, which is in the lava salt, which pulls toxins from the skin that can cause cancer. So that's one of the favorites that we have. And we also use the lava salt scrub in our soap as well.
He does. He said to link up with people.
Yeah.
And we linked up because I knew you mixed oils, and I was like, all right, my face was toe up and we got the scrub. You know what I'm saying? So that's really how it happened?
Basically,
Yeah.
honestly, I just had Aya. And it was like a Bible study. And my husband came back to the house and he was like, you gotta link up with Erica. At this time I was already mixing oils, doing things. And I'm like, okay. He said, the word went forth. Like, we gotta get in contact. We gotta link up with like-minded people. We gotta start businesses. So like the next day, I called Erica and I can tell she was like, okay. I'm like, Erica, what's up? I heard you want to make hair and skin products. Let's do this. She was like, okay. And then literally like days later we got together, came up with recipes, and we just did it. Like, we did not hesitate. We just got it done. And we like to tell people that too, because a lot of people now, they want to start businesses, but they don't know how to go about it. And we've been taught implement now and perfect later. So that's what we've been doing. We've just been getting it done. Like, we had a little trials and errors here and there with different recipes, but we changed it and got it going. And that's why we can sit here, not even, Jovi Shay's not even a year old yet, but we can sit here and say and discuss the success that we have encountered already. And
So now, family, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with some more amazing stories.
And got it done.
Everybody gonna drive.
Girl, all the rich niggas, they want you. Girl, all the rich niggas, all the rich niggas, they want you. Want her. All the rich niggas want her.
Everybody gonna drive.
Girl, all the rich Girl, all the rich niggas, girl, all the rich niggas, they want you. Girl, all the rich niggas, all the rich niggas.
Coco's Lip Smacking Cupcakes offers custom cakes and cupcakes for every occasion. We proudly bake everything from scratch. With every moist and mouth-watering bite, you will be smacking your lips by the time you are finished. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lip Smacking Cupcakes.
How has the city directly benefited from you being its city attorney?
Okay, so if, in the event that you're not elected, do you still plan to stay in the city?
This is the first time you've actually been challenged for your seat, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is the difference between Craig and Musante?
Well, Marcus Musanti is a 38-year-old lawyer, originally from the Bay Area, now living in Compton.
The biggest way that I think the city has benefited.
Then split with another segment of the African American community who was absolutely convinced that I must be an undercover federal agent because it's the only explanation why a white guy would move into Compton.
So give me a challenge that you guys have experienced with Jody Shea Butter. Jody Shea Beauty. I said butter. So.
No, it's all good. I think we both have to agree with getting the recipes together, like initially.
Yeah.
Because we had the testers, and you know, a couple of things were really good, and then but the co-wash was like, when we had our launch party, we didn't launch with the co-wash because it wasn't ready, and it was a lot of problems, and you know, it was going bad and fermenting, and then it was thick, it was clogging up people's drains. I was like, all right, we got to figure out something else with this. So getting the recipes together and to the point where we felt like they were good.
And the body conditioner at first too. We got it together by the launch party was together, but prior to that we had 4 weeks with just like trials. We had 4 testers, different hair types, different skin types, and they test every product. And the body conditioner was kind of, you know, we knew it could be better, and then we brainstormed again and we perfected it. You know, now I really honestly don't think it could get any better. Like the way that it's really like butter, how it's just creamy and how it just melts. It's perfect.
Yeah, the texture of it is really nice, and we had to get it to that point because at first it was too much of the plant in there. You know, people would rub it on, and you got little sticks and stuff, and nobody, especially if you're gonna put that in your hair, you're like, that's not gonna work. So our testers, they were really nice. I guess because they really loved us, but they're like, we love it. And I'm like, I believe you guys, but it could be better than that.
How was it? And I was going to ask you that, like getting testers. Like, what makes someone want to try out a product they've never heard of, seen, or anything? What makes someone put that on their skin?
They were excited to do it.
We got some solid supporters.
Yeah, like they were excited. You know, like we didn't even have to persuade them or anything. They were just like, yeah, we'll be testers. I'm like, okay.
It was people coming up because they saw like, you know, the logos and things we were designing and what we were doing, and they wanted to. Like I had friends of mine that were like, oh, can I be a tester? And I'm like, well, we have our set ones, you know. So it was a lot of people that really wanted to be testers, you know, and I think that's why a lot of times we had to, for ourselves, be like, okay, this could be better, because they were so excited about it. Like, this is great. And I'm like, okay.
They just saying that because they really love us.
Yeah, it's not that great just yet. But yeah, we had some really solid people that were, you know, very, very eager to support and be testers. So it wasn't difficult. It wasn't difficult getting people.
So what was that defining moment that made you guys say, all right, this is it. This is what we got. I love it. Let's stick with it. Let's move forward. What was that defining moment?
For me, it was after the launch party.
I was just about to say that, yeah. We had the launch party here, actually. And I knew it was going to be pretty big because we had a lot of supporters, but I think after the fact, after we looked at the numbers, it was just like mind-blowing, like, wow.
Like it took me a month to make this much at my job that I had just quit. I quit my job. I was like, I'm going to do this full time because my job was not, of course, allowing me to travel and do the things that we need to do to go to different expos and things like that. And we made more than what I would make in a month in a day at the launch party. And I'm like, this is a good indicator that we should really stick with this.
Yeah.
You know?
When we launched, the website wasn't completely up. It wasn't how we wanted it to be. And I remember I was still working at the time. I was pregnant with Mila and I was still working. And I did not want to go back to work. That was my thing. Like, nah, this is gonna work because I'm not going back to work. I'm not about to be working for another man. We gonna start hiring people. This is just something I can't do. And Erica's mom, I remember I was talking to her. I told her I was pregnant, and she was like, "That's a beautiful thing. Have you seen y'all website?" And I laughed. I was like, "Yeah, I seen it." And at this time, again, it wasn't up and running. Erica was just designing it. She was like, with that website looking the way that it is, you're not going to have to go back to work because that website looks so good, you're not going to have to go back to work. And I held on to that and I received that. And 4 months later, I had my baby and I have not been to work since. And me writing that email to my job, letting them know that I wasn't going to go back to work, it was just so empowering. You know, people was upset, family was upset. You know, you have a good job. Why would you just leave a job for this business that you don't know if it's going to work out? I'm like, nah, I know this is going to work out. So that moment right there was just empowering for me, just to know that.
There's enough paper in there to pack and ship orders. So it's our little interface. We use Wix. And it actually works pretty dope. So, yeah. I probably should, but I don't. So, yeah. Is this Lakeview City?
So this time next year, we'll have our fancy office.
So this right here, soap is curing, just in case y'all wanted to get that. And I got something down there. Always mark the date that it's made so that we know how long it's been curing. You know. So this is it's been curing since January 26th. Mm-hmm. How long does that have to cure? At least a month. So those are ready. Those are fine. The ones underneath it, it's a couple more days and they'll be ready. But it has to cure for at least a month. If we want it, because if it doesn't, it'll dissolve like in a week, and we don't want to sell people soap like that. So it has to cure.
And all those soaps that get mushy in the shower with all the heat, yeah.
They didn't cure long. They just make them and give them to people, and we don't do that. Because that's all we have. So inside of every order, we put the little invoice, I guess, or the order confirmation sheet, and then a products maintenance sheet as well, because we want to let people know, how to keep the products up. And
Aya.
She knows Rudy around here. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay, let's see where we are. I need to speed this up a little.
While you're doing that, do you want me to get the scrub? Is it in the fridge? Okay.
Like, all right, he needs to sit down.
Right, I'm gonna
Might
need
need
to
to come
stop.
get him.
Have you been around Taco Tuesdays or Chloe was the one that
She is really on it. She should be in Vanguard workout. She's like, we gonna do